In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get off of Google Sheets and Excel and into Airtable and move all of your Excel sheets into Airtable so it's easier to manage. Let's get into it. You are going to go to Airtable and create a base. So you're going to click this blue button and hit Start from Scratch. And we'll call this Import Data. Okay, so I'm going to show you two different Excel sheets, one that's really simple. So now if you don't know how to import data, what you might have been doing this whole time is copying different rows. So if I copy all of this, now I'm copying one row and then I'm copying another row. And you can see how this gets really old really fast. If I had more than these two rows, it would take forever. So today I'm going to show you a simple way to import all that data. What you're going to do is create a new table and hit Start from Scratch. And I'll name this the same thing, affiliate links. Okay. So what you'll want to do now is you're going to click this button and click Import Data. And I'm going to import from Google Sheets. And I can just look for the sheet that I want to link. So links affiliate, and I'll hit select. And I'll hit select. Okay, so this is what will come up. And right now we're just going to import. And all you need to do, you can delete these extra fields. And you will just rename these. So with the affiliate, I'll just rename this to affiliate name. And then with these, because these are all going to be links, I'm going to edit this and make them into a URL. Okay. Now, if I look back, I can see that I have links for all of this except for Webinar Jam. So you can see all the links are connected besides Webinar Jam. For ClickFunnels, so this is a simple way to import all your data from Google Sheets to Airtable. Now let's say the Google Sheets button is not working and you want to import from like an Excel file or a CSV file. Part 2. Okay, so now if you have a more complicated Excel sheet that you want to import with more rows and more data that's a little complicated, what we're going to do now is we're going to create a new tab called Live Attendees. Attendees, Part 2, because I was experimenting for you guys. Okay, so now what we'll do is you want to import this. So you're going to File. You're going to import, you're going to file, and then you're going to download. You always want to download it as a CSV file because that's usually the easiest to work with on Airtable. And then you're going to click this link and import as a CSV file. And you're just going to drag it in. Okay, so you want to look at these other settings, right? Exclude first row. You see how it says first name, last name? So you can't really import the data until you have the same amount of rows as the rows you have in your Excel sheet. So I'm just going to copy and paste these into here, and we're going to expand the table. Now it's really important that the field type matches what the actual field is. So name, we're just going to check in. Name is name, so I'm going to just rename this. First name, last name. This is really important. You see how this says assignee and single line text? Because this is an email field. We want to change the field type to email. Same thing here, status. It's not a single select. It's actually the webinar. So it's just going to be a bunch of words. So we're going to choose single line text. Session, again, is going to be a bunch of words. So we'll choose single line text. Again, it's going to be words, event, so I'm changing the field name. This is really important. Usually I see imports go wrong when they're working with dates, right? So this is not a single line text because this is a registration date column. We're going to change this to date, and we are going to change this to the words registration date. And we are going to change this to attended live, and those columns are going to be pretty much yeses or nos. So I'm gonna just look. So I wanna see what columns have dates in them instead of just words. So session, event, and registration dates are all dates. So let's go back. Session, this needs to be a date field. Event also needs to be a date field. We're gonna save that. Okay, so now what we can do is I'm just going to delete all these extra words, and we are going to import that data. Okay, so this is really important. You want to map the fields and make sure they match up. So I'm just going to take a quick look. Email, webinar, session, event, registration date, attended live. Okay, so if these don't match, you need to cancel the import and start over, just like I did. So these all match, and I'm going to look at other settings. I don't need this first row, so what I can do to just clean that up is exclude first row, because I already did that work, and then I'm going to import. Okay, and then I go back and I'm just gonna take a look if everything matches up. I see that in my Excel sheet I didn't have a last name. And then all the dates match up, all the attended lives match up, and that is how you import from Excel or CSV into Airtable. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll create more videos like this if you drop me a like.